I'm pleased to have on, as promised, the reigning now Walter Payton Man of the Year award winner, a linebacker from the Carolina Panthers, Thomas Davis. How are you, Thomas?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
I'm doing better for you calling in. Tell me about the Thomas Davis Defending Dreams Foundation. Tell me about this foundation you founded with your wife, Kelly.
Well, you know, my foundation, we founded it in 2008. And, you know, we're just all about helping out, all about giving back to our community. We work with the community here in Charlotte, in Georgia, and South Carolina as well. And we just try to do as much as we can to improve the lives of the kids that we work with.
Thomas Davis joining me now. What was it like being with the Payton family at the Super Bowl, Thomas?
It was awesome. You know, I got to experience them or hang out with them last year because I was a finalist last year. And, you know, just really getting to know them and getting to know their personalities, man. They're amazing people. The
cornerstone of your foundation is something called the Youth Leadership Academy. What's that about, Thomas?
You know what? Our Youth Leadership Academy is like a mentoring program, and, you know, it just gives us the opportunity to work hands-on with the kids throughout the school year. We have 2 8-week sessions. We do it in the spring and in the fall, and we just try to help the kids, you know, become productive citizens, how to be productive leaders in the community. We teach them about doing community service. We help them with homework if they need it, and, you know, we just try to provide them opportunities that they might not normally have.
Thomas Davis, a 4-time Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee, won it this year. Joining me here now on the Rich Eisen Show. You also do stuff in your hometown of Shelman, Georgia. I'd love for you to talk about, Thomas. What have you done for your hometown?
You know, in Shelman, Georgia, you know, I'm just really passionate about giving back to my people down there because I understand the struggles that they face. We have a population of about 900 to 1,000 people, and, you know, there are a lot of people that don't have jobs. There are a lot of single parents down there, and, you know, they are struggling. So I just try to do as much as I can to help them out. We were able to go back and, you know, put a basketball court down there for the kids to play. And this year, well, not this year, probably 2 years ago, we were able to go back and put a playground down there, something that the kids have never had. I've never had a playground. I never had a playground growing up, and those kids never had it either. So, you know, something that we take for granted, as simple as a playground, you know, those kids enjoy it every day.
Thomas Davis joining me here right now. And, you know, Thomas, it's so many times we hear about players in the National Football League for the wrong reasons. What about leadership within the ranks of players to try and counsel your colleagues to live in the right manner, to do the right things in a manner self-policing, for the lack of a better phrase? Can you lift the hood up on this aspect within the locker room, Thomas, and how difficult a process that might actually be in the National Football League?
You know, I don't think that it's really difficult. I think that guys just have to take the initiative to do it. You know, there's so many guys that can take those steps, that are veteran players that, you know, have been in this league for a long time, played this game at a high level. And guys listen to guys like that. And, you know, that's the way it's been for a long time. If the guys take the initiative to talk to guys and, you know, let them know this is how things are done, I don't think you'll have those problems. But I think guys are too afraid to, you know, come out and talk because they feel like they may offend somebody. But at the end of the day, that's needed. You know, that's what we need in this league. We need guys to step up and be leaders of men when it comes down to it, because we're in this league and we're all in it together. So the image that we create off the field is going to be how people are viewing us and how we're viewed. So we got to make sure that we do a good job of keeping a good image.
Because I tell people all the time that the number of players who are community-oriented or family-oriented, or certainly you do all three by being a charity-oriented, far outnumber the players in the league who are not. And it's just and a lot of fans find that hard to believe, though, Thomas.
You know why? You know why they find it hard to believe? Because all the fans get to see is what the media posts. All they get to see is the things that's going on in the news. And the only news that gets covered is negativity. You know, and that's unfortunate, but we understand in this league and any other league, that's what sells, and that's what people on the cover. But at the end of the day, like you said, there's so many guys that are doing so much good, and, you know, it never gets heard of. It never gets talked about. And if you look at all the guys that were able to be nominated for the Walter Payton Award, just this year alone, you had 32 guys. And I think that speaks volumes for the work that these guys are doing in the community and the difference that we can actually make if more guys step up in this initiative.
DefendingDreams.org, is that how people can get involved with your particular end of the charitable spectrum?
Yes, sir, that's correct. DefendingDreams.org.
Okay, DefendingDreams.org. Thomas, congratulations on winning that award. I mean, Kurt Warner, who I work with, was a previous winner of it, and he says that's right up there with his Super Bowl ring and his MVP trophies. That's right up there for him, he said.
Hey, that's awesome. You know, hopefully someday I can say the same thing when I win the Super Bowl.
That's right. And in that regard, how, I mean, where do you find the reserve to come back from 2 knee injuries, Thomas?
2. I came back from 3 knee injuries, and you know, it's all about believing in yourself, having someone else to believe in you. And this organization has been beside me the whole way. You know, and you know, knowing that Mr. Richardson and everybody else in the Carolina Panthers staff, knowing that they believed in me, knowing that they wanted to give me an opportunity to eat, you know, it motivated me that much more to go in and put the work in, and, you know, fight through the pain. You know, come back, and I think I've done a great job of, you know, persevering, and I'm playing at a high level, and I'm just excited that I'm still able to continue my career.
I didn't mean to short you that 1 knee injury, Thomas. I apologize.
No, it's fine. I'd much rather it had been 2, but hey, makes the story that much better when we're talking about 3.
It sure does. Hey, congratulations again on being named the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year, the award presented by Nationwide at the this year's Super Bowl. So congrats on that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You bet. It's Thomas Davis, Panthers linebacker.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.